Hi all, this is Skate and welcome back. This is the medal giveaway part 2. So I have some more medals to give away and I have some more glamorous assistants to help me. So just a quick recap, if you didn't take part or did not see the first medal giveaway, basically wotboys, who are the guys who make the medals you can see here, have given me a big bunch of these to give away to my subscribers. All the full details of this can be found in the first video if you want to watch that as well. Obviously the first one has ended and this is the start of part 2. A basic recap though is this is applicable for every single subscriber regardless what server you play on. And right now on the screen you will see the wotboys Twitter page. I would strongly recommend following them because these medals are amazing. I really do think that. And switching on the screen now would be the Wargaming store. You can buy these medals now in the store. Some of the medals I've got to give away you can't buy yet, but some of them you can. Well, in fact, the coins you can buy, but the actual medals, the pins, you can't. So you can pretty much guarantee that you're probably not going to meet someone or know someone who has one of these pins. That's how exclusive and rare they are at the moment. Like I said, I imagine they are going to get added to the Wargaming store at some point in time. Anyhow, I digress. I recommend, as I said, following those guys. They are epic, and it's thanks to Lee and wotboys I have these medals to give away to you. So, as per the last video, what I'm going to be doing is showing you the medals I will give away in this video, and then we will run through the rules on how you can get them. They're not really rules, they're pretty lax, they're just guidelines more than anything. Like I said, everyone can take part. So the first medal, as modelled by well, this one isn't really a wonderful assistant, is it? This is a smashed up E75 turret, all full of gunfire and rust, and next to it you can see the very shiny Scout medal. This is my actual assistant for the task, my Jag Tiger, which is battle hardened and battle scarred and very faded, which probably makes you think that makes the medal look shinier. But the medal is actually that ridiculously shiny. As you can see when we get up close, it is very shiny. And as you can also see, the detail is brilliant. I know I banged on about this a lot in the other video, but the quality on these genuinely is brilliant. This isn't plastic or anything like that. These are solid metal. I never actually looked at these medals up close or in detail really until now. But looking at the Scout medal in game, has anyone else noticed that this looks more like an E3 or a tank destroyer than a light tank? If someone gets a Scout medal in an E3, that's damn impressive. If you can hear me rattling away in the background as well, that is me playing with the medals. I do apologise. Now the next medal is the Patrol Duty, and this one is actually one of the coins you can get in the Wargaming store. So obviously if you don't win this one, you can still get one. You can go pick one up in the store, and they are reasonably priced in my opinion. They are solid, and they do come in these little clear protective cases. Obviously out of the case you can see just how shiny they are, just how nice and clean and very well detailed they are as well. I personally like the tank emblems at the top, obviously the light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, tank destroyer, and artillery. Obviously we don't have artillery, but our PC counterpart does. And I've just realised I haven't done my cheesy assistant comment. Obviously it's an M103 in the background. It's not finished, I need more detailing on it, but I do think it's a very lovely looking tank. Back on the medals, as you can see, I've gone back to the picture of the E25. This is what the back of the coin looks like. It's exactly the same as the other coin in the previous video. Obviously, it's got World of Tanks logo on it, rollout, and the wotboys slogan, "See you in my gun sights." Obviously, these coins and these pins are designed to be collected. Collect a whole bunch. It'd be nice if you can win them in competitions future on with Wargaming. But if you're like me and you like to collect little things like this, then it's great to just stick on a shelf. In my man cave I have 2 shelves which are full of model tanks, and in between them I have a couple of these medals dotted around. I may have a minor obsession with tanks, the history of them, I find it fascinating personally. So these are just a nice little touch to add in between them. So for part 2, we're only going to do those 2 medals. The reason being is it was said in, I think it was the winner competition video, Down in the comments, one of the subscribers commented that it was hard to keep track of which medals to remember to keep. So, I don't know who that was, I can't remember offhand, I do apologise, but whoever that was, thank you very much. You raised a very valid point. So as a result of that comment, I agree with the logic entirely. So I'm going to reduce it to 2. So that means I have 2 other medals to give away then. So that does mean we're going to have a part 3 to this. The part 3, though, I'll make sure we do with a twist, just to make it interesting. Now, rules. As I mentioned at the start, there aren't really any real rules, just some guidelines. These are as follows. Everybody can take part. Regardless what server you're on, everybody can send a submission in. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can have one of these medals. Now, it is a competition / giveaway. The competitive part of it is you simply need to get the medal in-game. So, for this one, you need to go out, get yourself a scout medal in a game. Or you need to go out, get yourself a patrol duty. Well, based on the fact these medals are very similar, you need to go out, have a game where you get a patrol and a scout duty medal. You then need to take a screenshot of the battle results showing the date that game was played. So the date will be in the bottom right hand side of the screenshot. And then obviously showing the medal as well, or medals as well. By the time this video is actually uploaded on YouTube, it will be the 18th as a result. The competition will close at the end of day on the 25th of October. So you need to make sure your screenshot is dated between the 18th and the 25th of October. And just to make it a little bit easier, you have the 26th then, until the end of the 26th, to get your submissions in. So if you have one in that time frame, forget about it until the 25th. Submit it on the 26th, I'll still accept it. Anything after the 26th, obviously I can't accept because I would have done the winner's video by then. Now, how can you send me your screenshots? I'm going to give you multiple options on this one. You can send it through to me via the usual email address which I use purely for submissions, which is skateextremetanks@yahoo.co.uk. Or you can send it through my Facebook page via a message or on the wall. Facebook link is on the screen and in the notes. Or you can send it via Twitter. That's also an option to send it via the Twitter page. The other fourth alternative is I will make a thread on the EU forum to which you can enter your submissions as well. Now, as this isn't a competition per se, you can only give or send one screenshot for each medal. What I will then be doing then is putting everyone's names in a hat, and the giveaway part of it comes about as whoever's name is picked out at random, it'll be given away to you. So the only real thing you need to do is to send a screenshot with that medal in, with those dates I mentioned. And that's it. You're in with a very high chance then of having one of these medals. The actual medals then, the pins, there are 2 of the scout badges to give away, and there is 1 coin to give away. The only real rule at the end of all this is you must be a subscriber. That's the only request. As a result, this is a big thank you to all subscribers, and I'm very happy to say that I can send this anywhere in the world. If you're not a subscriber, please feel free to subscribe, and obviously take part in the fun. That is all for this video. Happy hunting on those medals, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.